are not 12 miles from me. People in Connecticut are not 12 blocks from me, Richard. You got to get that number out of your head. You're obsessed with the number 12.
Sounds like you're the only one obsessed with 12 and Richie.
Not the distance. It's how you use your equipment, the coax, the connectors, everything. Everything matters.
He actually paid attention to my Donnie Brasco and Richie radio channel. Does he sound like me repeating all my lyrics or what?
You're going to compromise the whole chain. But you know what, Richard? I can't explain that to you because you just don't want to learn.
It's no fun when you hear yourself all day long.
You just want it. Not like I'm trying to learn the guy. I'm trying to educate him, man. I'm trying to
like I educated you?
Learn, man. He's clouded by that K2, man. I told him. Put that shit down. Put the drugs down and just listen from the man himself. The man with experience, knowledge, and wisdom and know-how. And I'm not trying to be anything better than anyone else. It's just if I'm able to help someone.
You trying to sound like Richie?
Whether it's, from the knowledge base or whether it's, erecting an antenna the right way. I'm there to help, but the man doesn't feel that he needs help because, he's very clouded, and that's all because of the influence.
I gotta get out of here. I'll see you in the morning, guys.
Am I what? POW. No, negative. Yeah, Roger. No, I don't know that individual. Roger that. You know 127?
That's right.
You don't know the king of New York, the man that's most feared, most envied out here? Richie 127, you don't know him? I thought he was a legend out here.
It's a shame he's not video gating, huh?
Yeah, you know what? I enjoyed the radio, man. I don't take nothing serious. I don't take nothing to heart, man. You gotta enjoy the hobby, otherwise what's the sense of even doing it?
And all you hear is him crying about Richie.
All right, no problem, man. You have a good one. You have a safe journey if you're driving. I hope you get to your destination safe, and God bless. You know it is Enforcer 250, somewhere around the Gorilla Building. Look at that. I'm climbing the Empire as we speak, man. I got the radio the mic in one hand, and my arm grabbing the building in the other. Oh yeah, somewhere around the Gorilla Building, Lower Manhattan, and I just got down. Yeah, well, actually, I'm south of the Empire. I'm just joking. Yeah, I'm south of the Empire, but yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with the Lower East Side, East Village, that area. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Yeah, it's a beautiful area, let me tell you, man. It's a nice area, safe, minimal crime, and I love it around here. It's beautiful. It's always active, always something going on for the good part, There's always something good happening. A lot of good people around here. Oh yeah, they cleaned that park up a lot, let me tell you. Thompson Square Park, Washington Square Park. Used to be a lot of drugs, a lot of crime. I mean, you know, for the most part, they cleaned it up. I mean, you still have some activity, but nothing like it used to be. Yeah, so if you remember how it was back in the day, then you definitely know how it was then. I don't have to tell you. I tell you, man, you wouldn't even recognize it. They did a lot of, even the, if you look at the park itself, they really modernized it, you know. The circle, everything, the water fountain, you know, the waterfall, they changed everything. They actually moved it. I don't know if you know the history of that park, but that circle, they actually moved it slightly. I don't know if you can Google it or what have you. You can actually, the physical structure, they actually changed. And I think it had to do with the arch. They wanted to align it somehow. And I think it was offset initially. They remember they used to have these hills, they were green, and back in the days, like if you had skateboard or roller blades or what have you, you can go up and down these hills, these little miniature mountains. They were green, but they had some kind of like soft material, so if you fell, you wouldn't. If you fall, you wouldn't get hurt. You remember those little hills? Maybe it was in the 80s. But anyway, to make a long story short, those hills inside, they became massive, how can I say, rat caverns, rat hotels. They were infested with thousands of rats. And they had to tear all that up. There was holes everywhere around the perimeter of those hills. And it was just a city of rodents, man. I mean, it got so bad where in the summertime they're walking around like you know, you couldn't tell if it was a squirrel or a rat. Imagine you're sitting there with your lady or your kids, and you're sitting on one of the benches, and rats are crossing over your feet. And you're like, what the hell? Was that a squirrel? Yeah, it's bad. Even in Central Park, man. Even in Central Park, I remember when I was working up there. This is when I was this is going back over 20 years ago when I was nights. I worked nights, and I remember Central Park, Columbus Circle, the foot of the park. As soon as you come up from the train station, and I was wondering, one day I was hanging out, and there's like a little wall there, all right, like a little barrier wall, and I seen this homeless guy. And it was in the summer, and he was sleeping on the side of the vents, you know, the subway vents. And I noticed there was a branch, a tree right next to it, and the branch was over the vents, and he was sleeping under the tree. And I noticed he had his bag of food in that bag on the branch. And I actually seen a rat crawl up the tree on the branch and jump in his bag. The guy got up, started screaming. He had like a wooden cane. He started whacking the bag to get the rat out of there. I was like, I never seen anything like that in my life, man. That's an experience I'll never forget. Let me tell you, the city itself, New York itself, 5 boroughs, whatever, there's so many rodents because of the population, and it's getting worse because of the growth of the population. People, they throw food on the floor, on the ground, They're slobs. And so you're given, they have an ample source of food and water, and that's all they need. Once you meet those criteria, you're gonna just, and they multiply. Let me tell you, man. You think rabbits multiply? Yeah, rats are no joke, man. And they're intelligent creatures, man. Don't sleep on them. They're not stupid creatures. They're very intelligent. Well, I know there was a story on the news about 2 or 3 months ago, maybe a little longer, and these people, they good, decent people, Asian people, and they were actually drying meat, curing it on a clothesline out their backyard, and it was creating a stench and a health problem. And the neighbors were like, this is ridiculous. How could you hang raw meat to cure on a clothesline outside I understand it's your house, it's your backyard, but come on. That promotes, all kind of vermin and rodents and whatnot, And these people called the news, the Board of Health, and they were complaining, and they finally took it down. I was like, you can't do this, man, It's not like you're living out where there's no people or you're not going to attract these creatures, And they took it down. Like, oh, what are we doing wrong? We're not bothering. No, it's not the point. You're creating a health issue by doing that.
Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes.
As long as you have mutual respect and cooperation with your neighbors, that's all that matters, But when you don't have that, and when things get hostile, then you have a problem. Yeah, how true is that, man? You're absolutely right. No matter where you live. You can live, and you can live amongst people who have multi-million-dollar homes. It doesn't mean they're clean. It doesn't mean they're considerate. You're absolutely right. Make a right turn on Church. You said the Blade? All right, no problem. The Blade, you have a good one. Enjoy your dinner. God bless you and your family. You got Enforcer 250. I'm over here in Lower Manhattan, man. You have a good one. Hope to talk to you again. It's always good to have an intelligent conversation out here. So you have a good one, and it's a pleasure talking to you, and you're welcome anytime. You can't go down Ocean Parkway with a commercial truck, so just keep going straight to Coney. Damn, it's about that time there. I didn't realize it's dinner time. It's a time for me to eat. What the hell am I thinking of? Hey, US1, you still out there? Yeah, it's about that time, man. You're the second person that mentioned dinner. I think it's time for me to grab something. I gotta go to the kitchen and see what's being prepared for me there. I'm starting to get hungry. But all right, let me put on the side, man. I'll catch you later. US1, it's always a pleasure, my brother. And CK, if you're still out there, And I don't know if Mad Boy, I think he might have left. But anyway, I'll be back, man. Let me just grab something to eat real quick. And I'll be back in about, I figure half hour to an hour. Maybe I'll watch a little news and see what's going on around the world. All right, catch you later, man. Let me get out of here. Let me do what I gotta do. Air Force 250, somewhere on the lower deck, and I just got down. Who's that, 314? I keep on getting you guys wrong. What's going on, man? You guys sound so much alike. When I call 314-909, he goes, no, I'm 314. I call you 314, you say you're 909, man. Sometimes I'm thinking you're the same guy playing games with me. What's going on, man? I'm out here. I just got home about a couple hours ago. And I'm going to grab myself something to eat there. Just gonna grab some dinner, 909. You gonna be out here later, or you heading home?
No, I'm heading home.
All right. You have a good evening and get home safe. I'll talk to you later, man. Let me do what I gotta do, and let me grab some dinner before it gets cold. So I'll put on you later, 909. You take care, man. I hope your day was a good day. And like I said, you get home safe, man. Be careful out there. Watch traffic and get to your destination.
This is the MTAC Al-Khari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight position. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. Can somebody please teach me to speak to Portuguese? Attention, this is the MTAC Al-Khari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight position.
Can someone help me?
12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. is the MTA through Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. Attention, this is the MTA through Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. This is the MTA through El Harry Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. This is the MTA through El Harry Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes.
What's your 20?
Attention, this is the MTA through El Harry Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. the MTA through Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. This is the MTA through Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. Overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes.
Hey, you know it always ain't no fun when a rabbit got a gun. We'll push holes through it, though.
This is the MTA through Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. is the MTA through Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. Attention, this is the MTA through Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes.
Let's just warm up a minute.
This is the MTA through Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes.
Good audio. Thank you very much, appreciate it. Go down. Fantastic.
This is the MTA through Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. the MTAG Al Harry Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. This is the MTAG Al Harry Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. This is the MTAG Al Harry Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. This is the MTAG Al Harry Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. This is the MTA through Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and keep alternate route. This is the MTA through Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and keep alternate route. This is the MTA through Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and keep alternate route. This is the MTA through Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and keep alternate route. MTAC Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. This is the MTAC Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. This is the MTAC Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes.
Ready, check driver. Give me the breaker 1 and 9 ready, check in.
Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes.
Be ready, check in.
this is the MTA through Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you are encountering overhyped condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes.
I feel bad for you.
Attention, this is the MTA through Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you are encountering overhyped condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. Attention, this is the MTA through Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you are encountering overhyped condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. Attention, this is the MTA through Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you are encountering overhyped condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. clearance is 12 foot 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. This is the MTA through Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum head clearance is 12 foot 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. This is the MTA through Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum head clearance is 12 foot 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes. This is the MTA through Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition. Maximum head clearance is 12 foot 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch must exit and seek alternate routes.
got a bunch of irate motherfuckers out there, man.
Over height condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch must exit with this alternate route.
Yo, Spackles, man, morning.
Attention, this is the MTAC Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overheight condition.
Nah, I'm just doing some paperwork now. I'm doing some paperwork, but I'm gonna be out of here.
Oh, you're in the truck, all right? Hey, Spackles, man, what's going on? Where are you, man? What's this guy bitching about with fuck you, fuck this, fuck that? I know I'm not ghost talking out there, it's not this. No doubt about it.
Oh shit, that's my friend, man. That's my friend out there, man. Hey, Speed Racer. Hey, Speed Racer. I haven't heard this guy in years, man. Hey, Speed Racer, Small Fry 206, waving. No contact, no get back on Speed Racer. Hey, Speed Racer, 206, Small Fry, waving, man. It's been a lot of years, man. Where you been?
Yeah, he's the one talking about this bitch.
I thought you were in jail, man. Hey, Speed Racer, I thought you were out there in a Cuban jail, man. Hey, Speed Racer, how you been, man? It's been a lot of years I don't hear you, man. What's going on? What's the 20 on that Speed Racer? I don't know what's the 20 on that Speed Racer, but he's loud and proud in my radio, man. He's got about 20 dBs, man. Hey, Speed Racer, nice to hear you out there, man. It's been a long time, my friend. I thought you were out there in Cuba. I thought you were out there with, what's his name, Fidel Castro. Speed Racer, Small Fry, waiter.
The Alcari Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel,
Castro 6 feet under, man.
Well, they were teaching me how to roll cigars.
vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch must exit.
Yeah, I know that. Hey, Speed Racer, man. Nice to hear you, man. Nice to hear you out there, my friend George. Speed Racer, Small Fry with the wave 206. Goddamn. Audio drive, and I'm back. I haven't heard you in a long time, man. Shit. I hope your grandfather's still alive. Hey, Speed Racer, 206, small fry with the wave.
Attention,